In today's video, we're putting two of Nigeria's most respected billionaires head-to-head, Arthur Eze and Chief Okoya, to see who is truly the richer man. On one side, we have Arthur Eze, the oil tycoon from Anambra State, known for his vast oil empire, political influence, and a lifestyle that screams royalty. And on the other, Chief Okoya, the legendary industrialist behind Eleganza Group, a man who built his fortune from scratch and turned his name into a symbol of luxury, success, and longevity. Both men represent old money and power, but their paths to wealth couldn't be more different. One made his billions drilling oil across Africa, while the other built an empire from manufacturing and real estate. So in this video, we'll be breaking down their businesses, cars, mansions, investments, and overall lifestyles to finally settle the debate between Arthur Eze and Chief Okoya, who really sits on the bigger pile of wealth. Arthur Eze, widely known as Prince Arthur Eze, built his wealth primarily through oil and gas exploration as the founder and CEO of Atlas Oranto Petroleum, the largest privately held oil exploration company in Africa, controlling 22 licenses across the continent. He also founded Triax Airlines in 1992, which once operated 3 Boeing 727s before folding in 2000. His company has generated major wealth through oil discoveries and strategic asset sales, including a $250 million deal in Liberia that earned him around $200 million. Additional income comes from ventures in banking, telecommunications, infrastructure contracts, and beverage production through premier breweries. Politically influential, Arthur Eze has played a key role in Anambra politics, reportedly helping to form the APGA party and funding multiple campaigns. He also maintains significant real estate assets and private aircraft, including a Falcon and a Bombardier jet valued at over $25 million. In summary, Arthur Eze earns primarily from oil and gas, aviation, strategic political influence, and diversified investments, underpinned by a legacy of high-impact philanthropy. Arthur Eze's real estate empire is as vast and discreet as his influence. In Enugu State, the EFCC returned 11 houses to him in 2022. Properties originally acquired by his then-colleagues and later confiscated before being restored to Eze's ownership. In the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, a 2024 Court of Appeal ruling reaffirmed his ownership of 20 properties, including a majestic 7-bedroom duplex in Mabushi, 9 2-bedroom flats in Kato, and additional estates in Katamp, Brookhouse residence in Karsana. He also owns a lavish mansion in Abuja's aristocratic Mabushi/Katamp area, a residence where he recently took delivery of a Rolls-Royce Phantom, signifying its scale and luxury. Beyond Nigeria, Arthur Eze has private estates in his hometown of Ukpo, Anambra State, and is reported to own land and homes in Lagos and possibly abroad. Though precise valuations are not publicly disclosed, the collection likely runs into hundreds of millions of dollars, given the prime locations and scale of the properties. His real estate holdings, spanning high-end duplexes, flats, and estates across Abuja, Enugu, Anambra, and Lagos, underscore both his immense wealth and status as one of Nigeria's most powerful and quietly influential real estate investors. Prince Arthur Eze, famously called Arthur 1000, is known for his impressive personal aircraft, reflecting both his global reach and elite status. In 2015, he acquired a Dassault Falcon 2000EX, a high-end corporate jet suitable for international travel. His aviation arsenal continued to grow with the addition of a Bombardier private jet, valued at over $25 million. In July 2022, he further expanded his fleet by purchasing a Gulfstream G450 for an estimated $45 million, capable of carrying 14 to 16 passengers non-stop across continents. Reports indicate he once bought a Gulfstream G450 aircraft, model G450, valuing between $15 million and $32 million for pre-owned models, though his is likely a late production G450 close to the $45 million mark. Media also mention a Falcon model purchased around 2015, along with a Bombardier Global Express, complementing a hangar already stocked with luxury jets. Owning several private jets, including a Falcon, a Bombardier, and a Gulfstream, positions him among the very few Nigerians with multiple luxury aircraft. The combined value of these jets likely exceeds a staggering $90 million, underlining his status as one of Africa's most aviation-equipped billionaires. Arthur Eze, often called Arthur 1000, is renowned for his extraordinary philanthropy, channeling his wealth into impactful initiatives across Nigeria and beyond. In 2014, he established Prince Arthur Eze Philanthropy and Empowerment International to centralize his charitable efforts. He has donated massive sums including $6.3 million to flood relief in 2012, $12 million to build a youth center affiliated with St. Stephen's Anglican Church in Bayelsa, $800,000 to primary schools in South Sudan, and $500,000 to Nwafar Araizu College of Education for hostel construction and feeding programs. His local efforts in his hometown of Ukpo, Anambra include donating 10 million naira to the elderly, 5 million naira toward a sickle cell clinic, 20 million naira to a church for instruments and renovations, and funding medical research facilities and road networks. He also delivered $1 million to a state anti-crime initiative, $800,000 to Boko Haram victims, supported the Amputee Eagles team, and contributed 25 million naira to Nigeria's World Cup Fund. In mid-2023, he donated 100 million naira to the Ohanis Ndigbo Cultural Group. Toward the end of 2024, he gave 100 million naira for the construction of a medical sciences faculty at Paul University, Awka. From his largest donations in the tens of millions of dollars to his consistent multi-million naira support to local communities, Prince Arthur Eze's giving spans disaster relief, education, health, sports, infrastructure, and cultural support. His consistent generosity places him among Nigeria's most impactful philanthropists. Prince Arthur Eze, a devoted member and lifelong benefactor of the Anglican Church, is well known for his remarkable generosity toward various Anglican institutions across Nigeria. His deep-rooted commitment to the Church is not only spiritual but also financial, as he has consistently used his wealth to support its growth and mission. One of his most prominent gestures includes a donation of over $12 million, which is approximately 19,240 million naira, to support the construction of a youth development center under the Anglican Communion in Bayelsa State. This massive project was aimed at empowering young people spiritually, educationally, and economically. The center now stands as a symbol of hope and a monument to his vision for an uplifted generation within the church. In addition to this, Prince Arthur Eze has funded several church buildings, renovated cathedrals, provided church instruments, and donated vehicles to various Anglican dioceses. At one instance, he reportedly gave 20 million naira to support the music department of an Anglican church in Anambra State, ensuring the purchase of high-quality sound equipment and instruments for worship. He also donated millions of naira toward church infrastructure upgrades, such as roofing, tiling, and altar furnishing. Furthermore, during synods and major church events, he is known to make special offerings and pledges that often run into tens of millions of naira. His consistent giving has not only strengthened the financial base of the Anglican Church, but has also earned him numerous honors and recognition within the ecclesiastical community. Prince Arthur Eze's contributions to the Anglican Church reflect his faith-driven commitment to community, legacy, and spiritual growth, making him one of the most influential lay patrons of the Church in Nigeria. Prince Arthur Eze's generosity toward former President Ibrahim Babangida at Babangida's book launch in Abuja was both heartfelt and significant. Standing before Nigeria's political and business elite, he expressed deep gratitude, stating that Babangida had made him what he is today and had personally saved his life. As a powerful gesture of appreciation, he donated 500 million naira toward the establishment of the IBB Presidential Library. As of 2025, Arthur Eze's net worth is estimated to be about $4.5 billion. Chief Okoya, the Nigerian billionaire industrialist and founder of Eleganza Group, built his fortune through strategic business moves, smart manufacturing, and a sharp eye for consumer needs. His wealth doesn't come from flashy trends or risky ventures. It's the product of decades of consistent hard work, mass production, and dominating the everyday goods market in Nigeria. Okoya's primary source of income is Eleganza Group, a conglomerate that produces a wide range of household and industrial products including plastic chairs, coolers, luggage, disposable cups, cutlery, toothpaste tubes, and more. These items may seem basic, but they are in high demand across West Africa, and Eleganza manufactures them on a massive scale. The company's factory, located on a sprawling 35-hectare estate in Abeja-Lekki, churns out products used by millions daily. By focusing on volume and affordability, Eleganza generates billions of naira annually. It's estimated that the company brings in over 10 billion naira every year. roughly $6,369,000, through its various product lines. With minimal competition at that scale and quality, Okoya enjoys a dominant market share in West Africa. In addition, Chief Okoya earns from strategic partnerships, brand licensing, and limited exports to other African nations. His financial structure is not dependent on loans or foreign investors, giving him greater control and reduced risk in business operations. Altogether, Chief Razak Okoya's estimated annual income is in the range of 12 to 15 billion naira, which equals about $7,642,000 to $9,553,000. His story is a masterclass in how focusing on essential products, consistency, and smart reinvestment can build generational wealth without the need for publicity or extravagance. Chief Razak Okoya doesn't just make his money in Nigeria. He keeps it there too, especially in real estate. When it comes to properties, the Eleganza boss is in a league of his own. He doesn't just own buildings, he owns landmarks. His most iconic property is his massive estate in Banana Island, Lagos. This estate is more like a private kingdom, sitting on over 35 hectares of prime land. Inside this sprawling compound is his luxurious mansion, rumored to have over 40 rooms, multiple lounges, private cinemas, customized furniture, a private mosque, and a banquet hall that can host hundreds. The mansion alone is estimated to be worth over 15 billion naira. That's roughly $3,184,000. But that's just home base. Chief Okoya also owns several other high-end properties across Lagos, including rental apartments, office complexes, factories, and warehouses. These aren't just sitting there, they're working for him. Each of these properties generates rental income from corporate tenants and long-term leases. It's estimated that his commercial real estate portfolio rakes in over 500 million naira annually. That's about $318,000. He also holds prime land in highbrow areas like Victoria Island, Ikoyi, and Lekki, much of which has appreciated in value significantly over the decades. Some of these plots are waiting for development, others are leased out for events or commercial use. The current value of all his real estate holdings is estimated at over 20 billion naira. That's nearly $12,735,000. Unlike some moguls who buy properties abroad, Chief Okoya keeps his real estate empire rooted in Nigeria, proving that wealth doesn't need to be outsourced to be respected. Every square foot he owns is a reminder of his long-term vision, calculated investments, and deep understanding of Nigeria's business landscape. Chief Razak Okoya doesn't just make his fortune in Nigeria. He keeps it deeply rooted there. His real estate assets stand as symbols of vision, strategy, and an unshakable belief in the future of Nigerian prosperity. Chief Razak Okoya, the billionaire industrialist and founder of Eleganza Group, is renowned not only for his business acumen but also for his impressive collection of luxury automobiles. His garage boasts a diverse array of vehicles, reflecting his refined taste and status. Among his collection are classic and vintage cars, as well as modern luxury vehicles from prestigious brands such as Rolls-Royce, Bentley, and Mercedes-Benz. These cars are often seen parked within his expansive estate, showcasing a blend of timeless elegance and contemporary luxury. Altogether, the estimated value of Chief Okoya's car collection easily surpasses 20 billion naira. Each car is more than a mode of transport. It's a symbol of a legacy built on hard work, vision, and generational wealth. Like his factories and real estate, these cars tell the story of a man who turned ambition into an empire, with every ride being a piece of that success. Chief Razak Okoya may not hold a political office, but his influence in political circles is undeniable. As one of Nigeria's most prominent industrialists and billionaires, his wealth, legacy, and social connections place him in the league of silent political power brokers. His political strength is not loud or theatrical. It is quiet, calculated, and deeply respected. Over the decades, Okoya has built strong relationships across different governments and political parties, both military and civilian. He understands the power of diplomacy and has maintained a strategic distance from open political partisanship, which allows him to remain relevant regardless of who is in power. Presidents, governors, ministers, and business moguls regularly consult or acknowledge him, not just for his business insights, but also for his stabilizing influence in economic and political conversations. His power is also amplified by his wealth. With multi-billion naira investments in manufacturing, real estate, and other sectors, Okoya holds the kind of economic clout that makes politicians take notice. His businesses create jobs and drive local development, making him a stakeholder in national growth. When someone can influence livelihoods at scale, their political relevance becomes automatic. In elite circles, he is often seen as a kingmaker, someone whose endorsement, support, or silence can shape decisions. He may not attend political rallies, but his name rings loud in the rooms where real decisions are made. In short, Chief Okoya's political strength lies in his timeless strategy: influence without noise, power without position, and impact without headlines. Apart from his flagship company Eleganza Industries, Chief Eze Okoya has quietly built a vast business empire that extends beyond household products. While most people know him for plastic chairs, coolers, and other everyday essentials, his business tentacles stretch across several lucrative sectors that continue to grow his wealth behind the scenes. He's also heavily invested in manufacturing infrastructure. Okoya's companies produce not just plastic goods, but also aluminum products, packaging materials, and even industrial tools used in construction. This vertical expansion allows him to control both the supply chain and the final product, increasing profit margins across the board. In addition, he owns stakes in import and export businesses, especially in raw materials and finished goods. His long-standing experience with international trade, dating back to his early days of importing jewelry and electronics, gave him the blueprint for operating on a global scale. He may not always publicize his investments, but insiders know that Okoya is also involved in agriculture, particularly through land holdings that support farming and food production on the outskirts of Lagos and Ogun states. In essence, Chief Okoya isn't just a businessman, he's a diversified investor. While the Eleganza brand remains the face of his empire, his other ventures quietly keep the cash flowing, the influence rising, and the legacy expanding. As of 2025, Okoya Rezac net worth is estimated to be about $1.3 billion.